we are joined by Bloomberg host Romaine Bostick, who spoke with the retailer CEO Tony Spring earlier this morning. Romaine, thanks for joining.
Yeah, Danny.
What
did you do any shopping?
I did, but not at Macy's. I got to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the interesting thing, I did ask him a lot about what foot traffic was. Was there an actual increase? He did say he was happy with foot traffic, but he also seemed to imply here that a lot of the revenue gains that they've seen in this most recent quarter was people buying more. So basically, bigger tickets, bigger receipts, if you will, rather than actually more people going in there. But this is also a company that is, he's doing the conference call now, and he's been asked a lot about how strong this holiday season is going to be. And one of the reasons why you see the shares down a little bit here is the comp sales growth, while certainly an improvement over previous years, is still kind of lagging what you would have seen at a company like Macy's in holiday seasons of past. Remember, this is going to be, or supposed to be, their best quarter of the year, their fiscal fourth quarter.
Going to a physical store seems like a quaint idea, but a strange thing to do, right? I mean, most of us buy all of our stuff online. How are they doing with that?
Well, I mean, first of all, the average age of a Macy's shopper is over 40. It's like, late 40s, I think is the average age. So that gives you a sense of one of the challenge that they're going. I know, Matt, and you're still in your 30s. But it gets to this idea here that there is still a cohort of boomers out there that do want that physical experience. Macy's obviously is now trying to make sure that their younger generation of Gen Z and beyond, that they are actually engaged in the physical stores and trying to make them more experiential. That's the long-term story. And that's what he's doing. He's basically taking 350 Macy's stores, basically going to revamp all of these stores to make them more experiential. He's only done about 125, 150 so far. They're going to get to the rest over the next year and a half, 2 years.
It feels like we're in this bizarre world where the retailers who do well, it's because you've got like Sydney Sweeney to do your campaign, or Cat's Eye, or some sort of celebrity. I mean, Macy's isn't doing that, but it feels like we're in this weird era of collabs and influencers.
Well, it's interesting. And you bring up, obviously what we're seeing with American Eagle. Their shares on fire. I think when they open, they're going to be having their best day in a couple of months. But it gets to this idea, that's a singular brand, right? And Macy's is a multi-brand retailer in an era where a lot of us go directly to the brands themselves. We connect with those brands either because, Matt salivates over Sydney Sweeney in that ad or something else. And the question is, how does Macy's sort of, get that fire? They've had a lot of collabs with Wicked and other things like that do get people into the stores. But it's a much bigger challenge, Danny.
Material Girl.
Material Girl.
Apparently the fashion brand of Madonna sells exclusively at Macy's.
Ooh.
Yeah, and they've been doing a lot more exclusive
fingerless
deals.
Gloves or that kind of thing.
Their own private brands as well, trying to get people in there as well too, Matt.
Ryan Seacrest is working with them. Are any of these celebrities hitting home with you?
I would never be like, I love Ryan Seacrest's look and I want to wear his clothes.
All right, Romaine, thanks very much. Looking forward to the close. Romaine Bostick, of course, anchors the close with Katie Greifeld at 3 o'clock every day.